The palace was warm, but the kingdom was cold. The homes of the poor, the fires burnt low in the villages, but in the great hall the cruel king feast, roasted meats, golden goblets, laughter that echoed like thunder. He did not see the hunger. He did not hear the silence. He did not care. Nemesis watched from the shadows. She was not the goddess of rage. She did not shout. She did not strike. She waited. And that solstice night, she acted. She entered the palace unseen. She walked past the guards, past the dancers, past the golden throne. She found the king's chambers, quiet and grand. At the foot of the bed, his boots waited, polished, proud. Nemesis knelt. She reached into her satchel and pulled out a single lump of coal, not of delivery, not ordinary, divine. It shimmered faintly, pulsing with memory, with truth, with the weight of every endurance the king had ignored. She placed it in his boots, then whispered, "Let this burn not your feet, but your pride." At dawn, the king rose. He dressed, he reached for his boots, and then paused. The coal was warm, heavy, alive. He touched it and saw visions. A child crying beside an empty hearth. A mother breaking bread into crumbs. A soldier kneeling beside a frozen friend. A village lighting candles not for celebration, but for survival. The king wept. He walked outside barefoot through the snow to the village square, then he knelt. He did not speak. He did not command. He simply listened. The villagers gathered, wary, but then they saw in the coral in his hand. They understood. That night the king lit a fire in the center of the square. He fed it with gold, with silk, with symbols of excess. He warmed the hands of strangers. He served soup. He told the truth. From that year on, every solstice before sunrise, a ritual of humility, a reminder of reckoning. And across the land, the tradition spread. Parents placed coals in the stockings of their children who had lied, who had hurt, who had forgotten kindness, not as punishment, but as a warning, as echo, as story. They call it the coal of justice. Not a threat, a balance. In some homes, the coal was placed beside a candle. In others, it was held in silence before beginning of being returned to the fire. In a few, it was kept year-round, black gleaming, a reminder that justice is not vengeance, but a reunion. And Nemesis, ever watchful, still walks, not of fury, with truth. She does not punish. She invites reflection. She does not destroy. She restores the scale.